Hello guys, welcome back to the Free Hammers. This is my preview for the West Ham versus Stoke game at the London Stadium that kicks off at 3 o'clock on Saturday. If you've not been here before, as I always do, I always start with the opposition and let's start with Stoke. So this week it's Mark Hughes' Stoke. They've had a sort of mixed start to the season, but they bought some tasty signings in the summer. Boney come in, Joe Allen as well, to name but a few. They currently sit on 12th with 12 points. In their last 6 matches, they have won 3, drawn 2, and lost 1. So their form's okay, and that loss came 5 games ago. So they're actually in a really good run at the moment. As I say, they found a little bit of form recently, but good news for us guys, it looks like their main man, their real danger man, Shaqiri, will miss the game on Saturday, and that's a big bonus for us. But not taking away anything from them guys, they've still got some very talented players. You've got Boney, another powerful big striker. We was linked with him a couple of times, wasn't he? He turned us down at one point, I think, when he went to Swansea. So he's very dangerous. Joe Allen's their top goal scorer at the moment on 4 goals. But yeah, for me, I think him, Boney or Arnautovic probably are their danger men. You know, they're always likely to come up with something that can sort of cause us trouble. Looking at the last time we played Stoke, last game of last season actually, we lost 2-1. Wasn't a game to remember really. We didn't turn up, we didn't play well. Antonio scored the only goal for us. As I say, a game that we can all forget about really. I think we were so drained from that Upton Park game, the last ever game, that sort of all of our energy was drained from that Tuesday night. The last time at home guys at Upton Park was 0-0. Again, fairly uneventful game. I think their goalkeeper got man of the match. Yeah, again, not really much happened, a 0-0 draw. Looking at us guys, sitting in 16th, 10 points, not a great season so far guys. We sort of thought we'd stop the rut, but the Everton game has sort of given us a bit of nerves going into this game. This is a massive game guys, let's not be under no illusion. If we beat them on Saturday, obviously we can leapfrog them and go above them by 1 point, I think it will be. But if we lose and Hull was to win fairly comfortably, I know it's unlikely seeing a Hull win at the moment, but it could happen and we could find ourselves in that bottom 3 and it will look like we've not turned the corner around and it will wipe out all the good work that we did last month. Again, the lineup, there won't be many changes. Obviously Winston Reid is now suspended, picking up the yellow card in the Everton game. Also apparently he has picked up a little knock as well. So for me, I'd like to see Adrian. Obviously I think Fernandes will play right wing back. Kiati, Collins or Bonner. Could be Collins or Oxford. Who would you like to see? I'd like to see Oxford play. Paul would like to see Collins because he feels the Stoke sort of physicality suits Collins' game more. Noble, Obiang, Lanzini, Payet and Ayew for me. I did say that I would love to see Fernandes playing that Noble role. Whether that happens in the next few weeks, who knows. Noble can't keep putting in his performances. He's not just Noble. I know I dig him out all the time, even like Lanzini and stuff like that. I'd like to see Fernandes playing at midfield. I'd also like to see Tony Martinez on the bench. Again, I called for it a few weeks back, actually, quite a while back. I think it was Accrington Stanley match that I called for it. Maybe it's time. Chuck him in. It looks like Zaza's not going to get bought, so what's the point of just wasting him? Don't even put him on the bench. Put a player that you've going to use and give a future to. Let Tony Martinez play on the bench. I don't know, start Ashley Fletcher. I'd like to see Ayew start this weekend though. I'm very nervous. Stoke are a very physical side, well drilled at set pieces and defence, and they'll make it very hard for us to play and even create chances. I think we can get something guys if we score early. That's the problem with the London Stadium for me. If we don't score early after like 30 minutes, the crowd get on the back. I'm guilty of it, you know. I start getting a bit agitated and getting nervous, thinking we need the goal, and then that's when it goes down to the players, and you know it becomes desperate. We're desperate for a goal, and then that's when we usually get caught out. I'm going to predict though, guys. I'm going to sit on the fence for this week. I'm going to predict a boring 0-0 draw. I can't see many goals, to be honest. Their main man's not there. We're not scoring goals at the minute, so yeah, for me a 0-0. Do you agree with my predictions guys? Let me know, and let me know what your lineup is guys. That's it from me this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out the podcast. Lee was not with us this week. And if you don't know, Jay from Hammer and Talk will be joining us next week. So if you've got any questions, please drop them on Twitter, DM us, or direct, whatever you want. That's it. Please leave a like. Please subscribe, guys. As I say, we'd like to hit 2,000 by Christmas so we can do a massive giveaway for you. Until then, come on, you irons. Keep believing. Let's go.